Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Aquarius, March 31, 2025. You're likely to move in a new direction or towards a new, enlightened perspective in the coming days and weeks, prompted by a solar eclipse occurring in your opposite sign this morning. This eclipse can reinforce and stir recent feelings about a person, relationship, or partnership needs. Negotiations, agreements, and commitments can be in sharp focus in the weeks ahead. Significant new relationships can begin, or you may redefine current relationships. If there has been a complicated relationship that you've been holding on to, this can become an issue now. Final decisions about relationships may come into play in the cycle ahead. Today's solar eclipse is the final one in a set of eclipses since 2 years ago that have been very personal for you, and it can be a final push to make decisions. While the path is clearing for new beginnings, some reflection is in order before outward progress is realized. One of the most significant turning points of your lifetime is nearly upon you. A solar across the sky from you will roar with tremendous new possibilities today, but you've likely felt it building for nearly a month. Solar eclipses also bring destined new beginnings to you. For you, it will highlight your solar house of partnership and blast open the door to make long-term plans, commitments, or promises. You may suddenly decide to move in, get engaged, or even be wed in the months ahead. For singles, this could bring a destined partner who is a soulmate into your life. Be on the lookout for new suitors. Get out there and mingle. The stars are aligned. Who could you work with? Your professional commitments are bound to change during the new moon's partial solar in Aries. The following 6 months will help you become aligned with the proper arrangements. Fated contracts, responsibilities, and partners may materialize during this time. Meanwhile, Mercury retrograde will enter Pisces and conjunct Neptune in Pisces, which will impact your work life. Something might get lost in translation that could take away from your weekend. For example, you may have to work overtime if you have an unspecified deadline or requirement to meet. Making yourself beautiful for a certain someone may have brought up some health issues. Are you ready to begin taking your diet more seriously? What you put in your mouth goes a long way toward shaping your life. Eventually, as you recently noticed, it has an effect on how you see yourself in the mirror. Why not ask yourself up front how you want to see yourself? Examine your eating habits when you are not hungry and ask yourself, who do I want to be? As much as you may prefer going solo the majority of the time, there is much strength in numbers. In some cases, it can be to your advantage to do the work on your own. But in other situations, the more people you can get involved, the greater your chances for success. If you've been working on something that hasn't brought the results you want, on this day get others involved. Combining knowledge, experience, and skills will bring a lot of power to any project. The moon's departure from your work sector and return to your relationship sector today is something that happens every 4 weeks, but rarely with so much other traffic between the two. 2 days after Venus retrograde back out of your relationship sector and back into your work sector, and with Mercury set to do the same tomorrow, the moon is doing the reverse. While leaving you with an intuitive read on work and job matters, as after 13 years Neptune is just 2 days away from leaving your work sector, the moon returns to your relationship sector as an eclipsing new moon. This two-way traffic is set to continue for several more weeks. Just as Mercury, the planet of communication, is not only spending his last full day in retrograde motion in your relationship sector but at a friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno, also in retrograde motion in your communication sector, the moon returns. This begins the lead up to an eclipsing new moon that is all about new beginnings, at a time when the communication and relationship gods are holding the doors open to the past. Libra, balance and beauty will shape your experiences today. Your quote of the day: harmony is not something you find, but something you create. Your color of the day is pastel pink, bringing peace and love. Lucky numbers: 7, 16, 26. A relationship may require open communication. Choose kindness in your words. A creative endeavor will bring joy and fulfillment. Seek balance in your responsibilities to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Surround yourself with what brings you happiness. Our eyes in the sky. Take a deep breath and settle into this moment. No matter what brought you here, trust that the right message will find you. Maybe you've been seeking clarity, hoping for a sign, or just needing a little reassurance. Whatever it is, allow yourself to receive these messages with an open heart. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card that comes forward is the Star, and this is such a beautiful and hopeful energy to begin with. The Star is a reminder that even after the darkest nights, the light always returns. It carries the energy of renewal, inspiration, and faith in the journey ahead. If you've been going through a challenging time, this card reassures you that healing is happening, even if it's not visible yet. It's an invitation to trust that you are being guided, that the universe is supporting you in ways you may not even realize. Think about a time when things felt uncertain, but somehow, you found your way through. That same resilience is within you now. This is a moment to reconnect with your dreams, to believe in possibilities again, to allow hope to take up space in your heart. No matter what has happened before, you are still capable of joy, of love, of creating something beautiful. The next card in this reading is the Three of Wands, bringing in a sense of expansion, of looking ahead, of stepping into new opportunities. This card is about vision, about seeing beyond where you are now and recognizing that the future is filled with potential. Maybe you've been feeling restless, as if you're on the verge of something bigger but aren't quite sure what it is yet. This card encourages you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. What excites you? What possibilities make you feel alive? The Three of Wands is a sign that you are growing, evolving, moving towards something meaningful. Even if the path isn't completely clear yet, trust that progress is being made. This is not a time to shrink back or second-guess yourself. You are meant to go further than you ever imagined. As we move forward, we have the Queen of Cups, bringing a deep, nurturing energy into this reading. This card speaks to emotional wisdom, intuition, and the power of compassion. It's a reminder to listen to your inner voice, to trust what you feel, to honor your emotions instead of pushing them aside. Have you been taking care of yourself? You take care of others? Have you been allowing yourself the same kindness and understanding that you offer to those around you? The Queen of Cups reminds you that strength isn't just about pushing forward, it's also about knowing when to pause, when to reflect, when to allow yourself to feel without judgment. If you've been craving deeper emotional connections, whether with yourself or others, this card encourages you to open your heart. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is one of the greatest sources of strength. The next card in this reading is the Eight of Pentacles, which carries a message of dedication, skill building, and the rewards of consistent effort. This is a card of mastery, of putting in the work to create something meaningful. Maybe you've been focused on a goal, a project, or even personal growth, and you're wondering if your efforts are paying off. This card is here to tell you that they are. Progress isn't always immediate, but every step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to where you want to be. The Eight of Pentacles reminds you that success isn't about instant results, it's about showing up for yourself, day after day, even when it feels like nothing is happening. If you've been doubting whether you're on the right path, this card is confirmation that you are. Keep going. Your hard work will pay off in ways you can't yet see. Finally, we close this reading with the Ten of Pentacles, a card of stability, abundance, and long-term fulfillment. This is a powerful reminder that everything you are working toward is leading to something lasting. The Ten of Pentacles speaks to a sense of security, not just in a material sense, but in feeling deeply rooted, supported, and connected. It represents the things that truly matter: love, family, legacy, the sense of belonging that comes from knowing you are building something meaningful. If you've been questioning whether all of your efforts will lead to something real, this card reassures you that they will. It's a sign that the foundation you are creating now will bring long-term fulfillment. Whether this is in your career, your relationships, or your personal journey, Trust that you are laying the groundwork for something beautiful. Looking at this reading as a whole, there is a powerful story here. The star reminds you to have faith, to believe in what's possible. The Three of Wands encourages you to look ahead, to dream bigger, to trust that you are meant for more. The Queen of Cups asks you to nurture yourself, to listen to your heart, to honor your emotions. The Eight of Pentacles reassures you that your hard work is not in vain, that everything you are doing is building towards something real. And the Ten of Pentacles reminds you that true fulfillment comes from the things that last, the connections you build, the love you share, the legacy you leave behind. You are on a journey, and every step you take is leading you somewhere meaningful. Trust yourself. Keep believing in what's possible. Open your heart to new experiences, and know that you are capable of creating a life that feels truly fulfilling. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do any of these messages resonate? Are you in a period of growth, of hope, of working towards something bigger? What is one thing you are proud of yourself for right now? Let's create a space where we can support and uplift each other as we continue moving forward.